everyone, it's Krazer, and today we're doing the first and probably only solo match, meaning it's just me up here and no one else. Behind the camera we have the Autark of Flame.
Hey, what's up?
The reason we're doing just me up here today is because, well, it's Thursday night and we noticed a pretty big mistake with our older video, which we already had done, but the other admin couldn't make it, so I guess I'll be taking both my place and Rince's place, who was here before. So let's get right into it. In terms of personality and backstory, we gave it to Vergil overall, but this came down to backstory because her personality is pretty dead on even. Cole has two options, I guess, depending on how you play the game. He can either be a paragon, like helping everyone, or you can pick the opposite and be evil and kill everyone, take anything you want. So because of this, that gives him a huge plus, but that's not to say that Vergil doesn't have a great personality. While his brother Dante is cocky, he's brash, he's in your face, Vergil's the exact opposite. He's cool, he's composed, he thinks everything through, and I think that's really what gives him the huge plus, because he is the token evil brother. He pretty much nails that down to a point. In terms of backstory, I gotta give it to Vergil, because his backstory is just, I guess, maybe a little better. Thinking about this one, it's not that much of a blowout. Vergil is Sparta's other son, or rather his first son, because they're twins. He releases the Hellgate. He's the evil brother, but Cole, he's lacking in this category, I'll put it that way. It's simply because his backstory only really extends so far as to saying that he's a bike messenger who gains superpowers because of an explosion that kills an entire bunch of blocks of Empire City.
He does have the whole Kessler part of his backstory, but do we really count Kessler, because he is technically another character in and of himself?
Like, we're not going to go into detail about that one because it's a massive spoiler in the game, but we did not, for those of you who know what we're talking about, we are not going to count it because it technically was revealed at the very end of the game, so that's not really backstory. I mean, it did happen before the events of the game, but it's not backstory for that reason, so we're going to give the point to Vergil. In terms of achievements, no doubt Vergil, simply because, well, Cole's game is meant to be a trilogy, and in the first part it's really just a fight with himself to see if he's willing to, I don't know, take the risks, do what he has to do to stop the Black Beast, but that's all you know. Like, he doesn't do much or really anything in the first game compared to Vergil, who releases the Hellgate and, you know, tries to destroy the world. Well, not really, but gain as much power as he possibly can. It kind of pales in comparison. So we're going to give this one to Vergil as well. Alright, so we're moving on to iconic value now, where we're going to give this one to Cole rather than Vergil, because when you think about it, Vergil isn't the poster child of Devil May Cry. You know, Devil May Cry, there are a whole bunch of characters that you think of before Vergil, namely because he's only in one game, so that's really a minus for him, while Cole is the protagonist of his games, Infamous, and Infamous is a pretty large game. Also, because he's, well, he's not the first, but he's one of the main examples you turn to when, like, when you're talking about Carmine games, so I'm going to give Cole the point simply because of that. So it's 2-1 in score right now. So moving on to the final category, who would win in a fight. This one we had as many outcomes as you possibly could imagine. We took every side of the debate, every video we shot, we had a different point of view on this one. And I think we're finally going to come to the conclusion that it's going to be Vergil who wins. Well, I'd like to defend Cole by saying that his powers are just incredible, but also his powers are still incomplete, which is a huge key component why he probably wouldn't win in a fight. Well, it's still pretty incredible that he could rain down lightning storms and shoot lightning bolts from his hands and just an overall incredible variety of attacks. they're all long range, and where Vergil exceeds is in teleporting and getting right up to your face. So while he might get hit by a couple blows, once he gets up close, with Yamato, it's over. The fight is over. Because Cole, he really has nothing other than his fists to defend himself at close range, and as we saw in Infamous, that really wasn't the best choice. Also, he does have some long-range abilities, but Vergil, but they're very limited. But they are enough to keep Cole at bay for the amount of time it takes him to dash up and slice into pieces. So, in that regards, we're going to give it to Vergil, which means Vergil wins this match 3-1. So, I'm Krazer, and we'll see you guys next week.